Is it statement of purpose or what is it? You can convince, like you just need to go into lecturers DM, tell them what you're looking for, your dreams. This is what you're trying to achieve. This is what I have, but I've learned from it. I'm a go-getter. Hello guys, welcome to another interesting episode of the Jakpa Diary. As you already know, my name is Menah, and with me is...
Cheers, guys. How far now? How you doing?
With me is...
How you doing now? Cheers. Say you drink for life.
What's cheers, Waye? I said with me is... Introduce yourself.
They know my name, or you said my name on the last episode now. They know my name already now.
Say it again.
My name is Abdul Hafid Alawai.
No,
okay, on the podcast, my name is Waye.
On the podcast, your name is...
My name is Waye.
Your name is Waye.
Menah Weezy, what you saying?
No, don't put Weezy on my name.
I'm a whiskey fan, isn't it?
That's you.
That's you.
That's you.
What are you?
I'm a Fouls the Bad Guy. I'm a Fouls the Bad Guys fan.
What's the name of singing again?
He's singing.
Where did you sing?
He had injury recently and he's recovering. And I think he's back now. He's fully recovered. Fouls,
Is he playing football?
Yes, he plays football, yes. And then he got injury. And he came to the UK to get treatment. And he's fine now.
What's you people that are fans? What do you still call yourself?
The bad guys.
The bad? You are a bad guy.
Fans of the bad guys.
You are a bad guy.
Well, it's good to be back on the podcast, guys. Well, so today we have something interesting to talk about, and I think I'm going to blow Alawaye on this podcast today. Well, let me say that we do not condone any form of violence on this podcast.
You hear that she's supposed to blow me
I was just joking.
But me, I don't know.
I feel it's a very controversial topic, guys, and I don't know what your take is. I would like to hear from you. Put your messages in our DMs. Leave comments under the video and let me know what your thoughts are.
Let's know what you think.
So today,
let's go.
Waye, what we want to talk about is how to raise finances to Jakpa.
How to raise money to Jakpa.
Yes, how to raise money to Jakpa. How to raise money
Just
to
have
relocate.
Rich parents.
Just have rich parents.
Easy.
You see everybody that has rich parents.
My bad.
And even if you have rich parents, who says that every parent that wants their child to Jakpa?
My bad.
I know that was your own story, but that's not my story.
That's not my story too.
Okay.
That's not. I'm just saying. So I'm working now, so my kids will say that. You get?
Your kids will say what?
Say average.
Average parents.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, for me, I think the first point I would highlight in terms of raising finances to Jakpa would be personal savings.
Personal savings.
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever you're living,
personal savings.
Get something doing. I'm sure you're doing something that brings income, no matter how small it is. Put that bit aside, and it will take long, depending on how much you're putting aside. But eventually, you would get there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, a lot of people have decent jobs, at least, like, whatever you do. If you have savings, you can always put more on the side. There are a lot of tools where you can use to save it.
To save, yes. There's Piggyvest.
Yeah.
I was using Piggyvest.
Yeah.
There was a particular amount I put aside on a weekly basis. Exactly. A lot of apps out there that you can use to save. So let's.
I mean, be careful of the app you use, though. Don't go and use the one that will carry your money.
Of course.
Check for reviews.
Of course,
check for
guys.
App reviews. Speak to friends. Speak to people that you think might have been using the app. Make sure it is recommended to be a good platform to save your money. Rather you put money on.
I do agree with you, but I'm sure somebody out there will be like, I mean, for the part of the world where we've come from, Nigeria, where the earnings is really low. Someone earning minimum wage. I mean, how do I Jakpa with just earning minimum wage? So let's look at it from that perspective. Let's not look at it from somebody that is working in NNPC and is earning 500k per month. Yeah. Let's say someone that's earning what? 60,000?
Yeah.
Minimum wage. I don't know how the person is going. Well, the other means, but it might not be personal savings.
Yeah, family and friends.
Family and friends. So what do you mean by family and friends?
Yeah, people that have money. Your rich uncle.
In your family.
Your rich
do you know how many people promised us jobs that as soon as we are done with uni, there's job waiting for us in Mobile. There's job waiting for us in Chevron. Do
Wow.
you know?
Yeah, I know, but
So, family and friends, well, there's still good family and friends out there who can actually help you in terms of putting money together, chipping into your dream of jackpine. So, yes, don't be scared. Reach out to that uncle. Follow up with them bumper to bumper.
bumper to
It's not the one
bumper.
that you call them today and then you're like, this uncle. No, you're the one looking for something.
You are the
Call
one looking
them
for
every
something.
day. You know what? Go to their houses. Help them out with stuff. Help them out with work. You know what your end goal is. You know what you're looking for. Like, just
100%.
go for it. I mean, ask your friends.
You'll
I
be
don't
surprised
know.
how many of your friends have
Have money, oh.
they have
Plenty.
money. Oh.
Honestly, it's like, and
And
they
if you
don't
are
know
a
what
good
to do with
person,
it.
if you are a good person, just be a
Surely
good
they would
person.
they would chip in something for you. So family
You
and
get
friends is a good way to raise money to jackpot.
100%.
And that could be in inclusion to your personal savings. So
And
you no legit, you have to have something for yourself, no matter how small.
that's the starting
See,
point. So,
yeah, even if you're earning 10,000, be putting that 1,000 naira aside, and
Orix,
say this is no risk.
Orix,
Risk. Have you heard me
you
say
are earning 10,000
yes? Put 500 aside. At least
aside.
be
Yeah.
able to say, you guys, I want to do this, but at this point, I can only afford GRA. At this point, I can only afford to do ECTIS. At this point, I can only afford to pay for my visa. Do you get? Okay, I have 20% of my flight ticket. You need to have something of your own.
Yeah.
So that
people will
personal
be able to,
finances is actually very important.
very,
You can't
very,
just
yeah.
rely on people to source for funds for you or put money together from you. No, you
I
can't
know
do that.
as Nigerians, where we are from, a lot of people are really helpful. We are very family oriented.
Yeah, we're family
Yeah,
oriented.
so
We try to
we
help
try
each
to help
other,
each
and
other.
that's
Yeah.
like very, very good.
Yeah, you'll be
That's one
surprised
cultural
how.
difference that
Yeah.
I've seen here. Like
Yeah.
here, you'd hear people say, my I'm not speaking to my mom or my dad and I, we don't talk.
Like,
And I'm like, you're
how?
not your dad
I
and
don't understand.
your mom, you are not talking. I don't who born you? Who born me to keep malice with my mother, But yeah,
They don't
it's
call
just
family meeting now.
Olori everybody don't call you.
Family meeting now. Straight up. They want?
But it's just the cultural difference. But like back to the conversation. So we've talked about personal finances,
Right.
um, asking for funds for help from family and friends. Another thing is scholarship.
To no book.
See, yes, let's
No
even talk
book.
about that. See, it all starts from knowing book. Well, they say
I mean,
enter
knowing book
more
is
way,
not
no more way.
it's not everything now,
It's
but
not everything.
if you know
but
book, it will be slightly easier. You
yeah,
get?
exactly. What I was trying to get to is the fact that it's important getting good grades. It's very, very
Very, very
important.
important.
People will be like, what do I want to use first class to do? Guy,
First class.
if you can get the first class, get it. Yes.
First class.
If you can get it the first class, do
First
it.
class
Get it.
is
It's
the best.
important. Like
It's the best thing. If
honestly,
you go to school at
if
all.
you need to Jakpa,
If you need to
that
get
is
any grade out of school, if you can, it's for personal experience. So
honestly, like this is speaking from
if you
experience.
can get first class,
Why? Let me actually tell you.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, that time when I was looking at US, US is big on. There's a lot of scholarship in the US,
And
but it has a lot to do with your GP.
and then
If you are
100%.
telling them that you have 4.0 or 4
You are
4.0 is not first class, but if you can say 4
I'm a 4-pointer. No, I can remember. I can see why people that had foresight when us we were in uni. They will be
Honestly,
hustling for
for
4
first class,
points.
honestly, that's
I
it.
mean, you
So
want to kill yourself.
if you're a student out there and you're thinking, what do I want to do? There is a lot you can do with it. There are lots of doors that GP can open for you.
4
So
points.
face it. Get the 4 point. Just get it first. Forget what you do. You would find out what you can do with that 4.0 when you come out of school.
100%.
A lot of opportunities are out there for you.
100%.
And I mean, even if you have a 3 point, I mean,
It's
you
not the
just
end of
need
the
to.
world,
It's not the end of the world. You can still. I mean,
Yeah.
with 3 points, you can get scholarship. I have people, friends in the US who got scholarship
2 points.
with a 3 point. I don't know about 2 points. I don't know about 2 points, but I mean, if
But
you
there's
can
still
put,
opportunities for 2
I'm
points.
sure there are opportunities for 2 points.
100%.
If you can put together a very convincing, is it statement of purpose or what is it? You can convince, like you just need to go into lecturers' DM, tell them what you're looking for, your dreams. This is what you're trying to achieve. This is what I have, but I've learned from it. I'm a go-getter. Just pitch that to them, and Guy, the sky is not the limit.
It's not.
So yes, scholarships are out there. Lots of schools.
Lots of scholarships.
It feels like
in Germany.
Yeah.
In Germany, I think it's no tuition fee.
No tuition.
Yeah,
That's
no
nice.
tuition fee. Scholarship.
So,
go and study for free.
What are we talking about? And then there are loans out there.
Loans.
Yes, not Lapo. And I have nothing against Lapo, but
God.
I mean, the kind of loan that you can pay back, like legit loan, it could also be your family.
It's not those loans that they will send all your contact message.
It's not those ones.
That they'll put your picture there.
I say this.
You know they put picture.
Yes,
this person is going.
They say this person teamed up with so person.
Those people are horrible people.
They're fraudulent people.
People genuinely take loans.
But people genuinely take loans and run away.
They run away.
Yeah, it's not somebody's money that they've given to you, and if you're not paying at the right time, they'll come for you. They will come for you with full force. So, I mean, let's just be careful when we're talking about loans. You don't necessarily have to go to banks for loans. Your family, your friends, that uncle, that rich auntie.
Tell him to borrow you money.
Yeah, can borrow you.
When you come.
That teacher from secondary school, from high school, who believes in you, pitch your idea to them. You know, there are lots.
You'd be surprised how many people
are willing to help you. Like they just want to hear it. They just want you to say it. So come out of that hole that you think, I'm stuck here. No, you are not stuck. There is always a way out.
There is always a way.
Yeah, so that's my own nugget. Waye, what do you have to share?
I mean, there are a lot of side hustles that you can do as well.
Side hustles, Fiverr, Upwork.
Yeah, you can get on Fiverrs and sell what you know. Sell your idea. Sell the things you can do. I'm not saying you should go and do illegal things, illegal side hustles, but like you can just like buy something online, sell it for a little bit higher. You know, there are a lot of
keep the change.
Yeah, and keep the change and put it somewhere.
Just
putting it somewhere to make sure that you're just keep doing something. Like, just keep. If you sell something for 1,000, you buy it for 1,000, you sell it for 1,005. That's 500 in your pocket. Just have to just get doing something. And these are ways that you can raise some money to come abroad.
Okay, so side hustle, I mentioned Fiverr, Upwork.
Yeah, 100%.
Buying and selling. As you're in the uni, as you're at work. But I love Nigerians. They're so business oriented.
Very, very.
Everybody is selling something these days. Oh my God. Everybody has
CEO. Go to Instagram. You will see name. CEO.
Oh my God. God bless Nigerian youth.
CEO.
Yeah. So that's just the part, guys. The side hustle, picking up another another skill. And there are lots of work people do here that brings money, like walking dogs for people. So you could offer that service. Like, I know back in Nigeria, maybe it's not as conversant as it is over here in terms of keeping pets, but some people still keep pets. So you could offer to help people walk their dog,
100%.
to help them do domestic chores. It doesn't make you house girl or house boy. You know the end goal. You know what you're trying to raise
just
money
trying to
for.
stack the peas, innit?
Exactly. So do it. Just do it the legal way. Do it right. And like I said, the sky is not the limit.
The sky is not the limit. Another thing is that people do team up. People do team up to go abroad, like spouses, partners, people that have been dating for a while can just think, okay, now we want to both go abroad.
Yeah.
So they get married, and then maybe the husband or the wife, one person comes to study.
Yep.
And then the other person, who is going to be the dependent, is able to work, because the person studying has limited time to work.
Of course.
Here in the UK, so you've got 20 hours to work, and then the other person is able to hustle, and then stack the P. Yeah, so
I would even categorize that as maybe when they get here.
Yeah, when they get here.
That back home, teaming up with that significant other, that boyfriend, that girlfriend, the one that you trust, because in this life you need to be careful.
Caveat.
But your partner, who you're dating, and it's all a risk. Everything is a risk in this life. You can 100%. Say you know them very well and they would mess up, but I think it's still a route to explore. So if you both are working, boyfriend and girlfriend, you could put resources together,
100%.
Push the other person, and then the other person pulls the other person. If you meet the right person to do that with, and get married, you could get married. They get here, they get a job. comes back home, marries you, and that's it. You've jackpot like that. It could also be teaming up, like you said. I mean, I don't know how this is going to sound, but in terms of teaming up, you could team up with anybody. I feel like you could team up with your friends, particularly
Ones you trust, innit?
the friends you trust. So, like, if you have a group of friends that you trust a lot,
you guys should support that person.
You could support one person within the team to travel. Like, you guys pool resources together, send the person abroad, and then when the person gets there, I mean, the currency is way better over there, so the person also chips into the group to raise another person, you know, and then you just do the same, and that's how, I mean, they say we rise by lifting others. So that's how you raise, and it's what? Within friends. I mean, there are good friends like that can't do that.
Could be family as well.
They're truthful. It could be family. Friends, it could be family as well. So someone has done something for you. It just makes sense that you do something good for them. It's 100%. Not going to always be like that, but in my opinion, it's a route to explore. You have these friends where all you guys
everybody's just chilling on a Friday.
Just chilling, eating out.
Chilling on a Friday.
You know, we could be goal oriented. That money that we're using to go and eat in something bistro. Let's put it together.
But Friday chills are important still.
Yes.
Weekend chills, they are important.
But if you know what young people put towards these chills that you talk about and Owambe, do you know how much Owambe clothes, as in all those lace, do you know how much it costs? The Ashwebi, the sewing it, the package, the shoe, the makeup.
It's been a while. I'm even stressed about my tailor not sewing my clothes on time. Like,
I know, right?
Yeah,
I can imagine.
I have a party on a Saturday, and tailor is still yet to deliver my clothes on a Friday. Like, that is another type of stress.
Yeah, so if you actually zoom into it, there is a lot of place.
There's a lot of
that our money goes that you can cut down on, and this will be possible.
Channel that funds.
Nothing is impossible. You can do it. Forget the flight. It's very 1 million something. I mean,
smalls.
A drop of water makes an ocean.
Smalls.
So you can do it, guys. You can do it. Make the decision today. Take that first step. Of all the routes or ideas that we've shared with you today on how to relocate, pick one of them, fine tune it. I mean, it could be putting 1, 2, 3 options together, talking to family, talking
100%.
to friends, doing a side hustle, putting
100%.
Personal savings. Like, it just speeds up the process.
100%.
So go for it. That's our tip for you today.
And if you've got any ideas on other ways to raise finances
in the comments, in our DMs,
just drop it for us drop it for us in the comment section. And we really do appreciate your feedback so far. You guys have been wonderful. The love has been immense.
It's been immense. Thank you guys,
so much, guys.
Yeah,
and we'll continue to bring you interesting contents like this one that we have brought to you today.
Yep.
And I want you guys to follow us on our social media platforms.
Important.
Subscribe. Why have you not subscribed? Tell me why you have not subscribed now.
They have subscribed. They're subscribing now.
They're subscribing now.
Yeah. Hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
Yeah.
Hit that bell. Let me hear it. Back down. Let's go. Oh, how does it sound? Back down.
Well, yeah. I thought at the beginning I said that I could punch you.
We cannot fight now.
Are you sure?
We're together.
See my fist. Why? Is this how they make a fist for punching? What do you know? Guys, is this a fist?
We don't fight. We don't fight around there.
No, we don't fight.
No to violence.
We do not condone violence on this podcast. So, guys, we'll see you on our next episode. Thank you.
As Jakpa.